Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1959 Smith-Corona Skyriter vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top are the margins, and you just push them down and move them like this. I'm going to set this one around 2 or 3 and this one around 75, about the length of a page. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bale that sits on top, holds the page down. It's got a scale on it on the front here. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, get you back to the beginning. It skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, there's a switch right in between here, between the line space and the platen. You flip it down, it'll skip 2. You flip it up, it'll just skip 1. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Very nice, very unique typewriter. It's really compact. Looks really good. It's kind of a wonder how they got such a nice working typewriter to be so small and compact like this. Very quiet. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it back and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy, or a little thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back forward before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. Go ahead and flip this down for now. It comes with a leather zip case, and this case zips all the way up still. No break in the track or anything like that. It's got the manual inside, and it also has, it's the first typewriter I've ever had that has the original box. So that's pretty cool. It's got the shipping address to the original owner and all that on it still. 4/28/1959. It's got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top right works good. MR on the top left stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, it will block you from typing unless you hit that MR, and will allow you to go all the way to the end. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, there's a switch on the right. This little chrome switch here, you flip it up, it'll pull to the left counterclockwise. Push it down, it pulls to the right clockwise. Does that have a touch control in there? Yes, it does. On the top left here, you have from low to high. The higher you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. The lower you go, you don't have to hit the keys as hard for them to print. And that's how I like mine. Carriage release on just the right side on this model. Very smooth. Like I said, this is a really nice typewriter for how small and compact it is. And that is it, I believe. There's a switch under here. If you flip that up, it'll disable the spacing. So when you turn the knob so you can get to an exact spot on the page, you flip it down, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.